All right, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on wherever you are calling in from, superstars. I am Ifeanyi, and I'll be your anchor tonight presenting the cash flow system of High Achiever Business Club. And we want to know what High Achievers Business Club is all about. It is a business mentorship platform and a cash flow and lifestyle community that allows our members to use our cash flow systems to generate funds for businesses and projects. And of course, this is to enable you to own your dream cars through our partnership channels, to own your dream home. And of course, all work without play makes Jack a dull boy. You go on your dream vacations as we are planning towards Malaysia for September 2023. Why should you become a member of High Achiever Business Club? The car program, which should be a necessity, not a luxury. The house program or home program, which is also a basic necessity, not a luxury. And of course, vacation, which should be part of your everyday life. Okay, now in life, someone said that the sum total of your life come as a result of the choices we make. All right, so the sum total of your life is a result of the choices you have made in the past. And what your life will be tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, in 10 years' time, will also come as a result of all the choices you make today. And so in life, you either make the choices to work for the rich or to become rich yourself. And tonight, I want to place in your hands the recipe, the formula for you to be rich if you want to. But if after seeing this tonight and you choose to continue working for the rich, good luck to you. Okay, the question I want to ask again is, do you want to be successful or not? Do you want to be successful or not? We want to show you how you can be successful tonight if this is your choice. All right? Now, before I get into that, there's a need to understand the rudiments of money. Now, oftentimes, people mistaken cash for the only thing money is about. As a matter of fact, there are about 5 levels of money, and of these 5 levels of money, cash is the lowest level. Cash is the lowest level. Perhaps one day we will be taking care of these 5 levels of money, but just know that cash is the lowest level. So if you really want to be rich, you want to go beyond cash to cash flow. Okay, so but in the rudiments of money, we want to consider what Robert T. Kiyosaki, the best-selling author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, created, called the cash flow quadrant, that in the world of money, each one of us earn money from one of 4 quadrants, either as an employee where you have a job, or as a self-employed or small business owner, or a specialist, okay? Or you own a small shop and you have some helps, maids and your boys working for you. Okay, or you are a big business owner where you own a system that works hard for you, or you are an investor where your money does all the work for you. Meanwhile, nobody is allowed or nobody is fixed to remain or die on any particular quadrant. You can actually move from the E to the S to the B to the I. Okay, so you may be working as an E right now. Hope is there for you, particularly tonight. You can actually make a switch from the left side to the right side, because from the E and the S, you are trading your time for money. If you are no longer working, the money starts flowing. But from the B and I, either the systems and people are working for you, you have a team, all right? Just like Dangote was asked, he said he works for, if he has 10,000 employees, that means 365 days in a year, he's working around the clock, multiplied by the number. If you know the number of hours that each staff works in a day, put it together for an entire year, multiply by the number of employees he has, that's the number of hours he works. And so you too can. Okay, so you can move from E to B to S to B, or switch all the way from E to B altogether, and then to I, where your money begins to work for you. True business owners truly create or plug into an existing system which creates cash flow automatically, month in, month out, year in, year out. And what this actually means is unlimited income potential and chance for true freedom. In High Achiever Business Club, you want to know how it really works for you to be able to create this kind of cash flow. And that's what we want to quickly show you. We have a system that we are plugged into called Bitsports AI. Bitsports owns the setup, and we plug into that setup with our own simple system to create wealth for all our members. And we're going to be talking about how the Bitsports system or setup works to make you rich. Okay. Now, in High Achiever Business Club, we help you to raise cash flow, to generate cash flow, to fund your dream, to fund your businesses, to fund whatever it is. For example, you may have say an importer, okay, who is a Nigerian, and with the way the naira is falling, it's more difficult, it's harder for importers today. And so it's an opportunity for an importer to start looking for an alternative. What other business can an importer do with $10,000? My little research shows that e-commerce is one of the things that you can get into. Another is investing in renewable energy. Another is agribusiness. And there's still a whole lot more. But then, if an importer has $15,000 or $20,000 and he puts 10,000 into any one of these, how many months or how long will it take for him to break even? And that's why we're about to show you how you can even use that $10,000 as an importer, put it in a system that we have plugged into, and generate that 10,000 back within 2 to 3 months, and you're already on 30% profit. And with that, you are still going to be expecting another 20%, or rather 20% from that, or 200% rather from that, which you can use now to invest in any of these other things you can do while you wait for your importation business to be through again. And guess what? This is powerful. It's so phenomenal. And I'm going to quickly discuss it. Bitsports is it. And Bitsports is an artificial intelligence powered system. All right. With trading sports arbitrage. And I want us to talk about sports arbitrage today. All right. I want us to talk about sports arbitrage today. And why are we with Bitsports? Because this is a system created by real human beings that we have interacted with, real human beings that we can see their sincerity and transparency, people that know what they are doing, they know their onions in this industry. All right. So I'm going to take us through sports trading arbitrage, and I'm going to stop this screen now because questions arise. By the time we get deeper into all of this and come back to it. Now, by the time we go deeper into this, and you see the kind of profit we are calling, like I just mentioned, invest $10,000, and in 3 months, you are already have gotten back your investment. You have gone beyond breaking even and are already on over 30% profit. All right. Now, you'll be thinking, what kind of business is that? I mean, they are lying. I mean, how is it possible? Now, I want us to do something together tonight. I want to pause this very screen now, and I'll get into some websites. I want to show you something about arbitrage. Okay. In arbitrage, in the world of arbitrage, there are different types of arbitrage. You have forex arbitrage, you have crypto arbitrage, and then, of course, you have sports arbitrage. Now, tonight, I want to look into, let's consider crypto arbitrage versus sports arbitrage. And I want to show you something so that you understand how this exists. And now, what I'm about to show you this in, I didn't pluck it from the blues. We are going to Google and then visit some real website that you and I may have visited before. And then you see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to share something new with you. And I am going to, you can see I'm opening this website. Okay, that's, let me quickly open that. Okay, let me open this website. I'm going on Google, right? Now, if you look at here, you can see Google here. I just typed, what is sports arbitrage? You can see the explanation he has given you there, all right? And if you scroll down, you can see the process of arbitrage, all right? And there's a website called oddschecker, oddschecker.com. If you go there you can begin to check, and find events that have 2 or more outcomes. And from there, manually, you can begin to see opportunity. In fact, let me open oddschecker, then you see something that's about what I just mentioned. Now, this is oddschecker here, okay? This is oddschecker.com. Here, I scroll up a bit so that you can see what kind of money that is in this. You can see bet 5, win 150 on any sport. All right. Just now, when you take your time and study this website, you will see offers from different book or sport books or betting exchanges. Then with the discrepancies, then you can afford to now take advantage. Okay. And let's move away from there. And let me quickly show you something about crypto. This is Binance website. All right. And here you can see the price of Bitcoin. All right. To talk about crypto exchange. Normally, and then also this is $330,343 for Bitcoin, right? On Binance. Let me open another website for you. Okay. That's blockchain.com. On blockchain.com, if you see what is scrolling here on the screen, I think it just passed Bitcoin, but let me just go straight to the website, to the home page. Let's go to the home page, and then you see something there. Sometimes it's balanced, because that's why they say this is something you have to take advantage of with speed. If you scroll down on this site, you will see the pricing of Bitcoin. Let's just check a bit. Okay. While it's open, I'm going to also take you to another site. Okay, like this site here, I think this is Instant Gold, right? Let me refresh it. Instant Gold gets their feed from blockchain.com. Okay, so I just refresh it, see the price there, 30,347. And look at that of, what's it called now? Binance, 30,343. While the other one is 30,347. Hello. That's about $4 difference. Now, see what I do sometimes. Now, there's also something else I want to quickly show you. Let me share another screen with you. This time around, I opened my Forex platform. If you see here, you can see the price of Bitcoin here. Okay, this is 30,328. This one is live. It's also moving. All of them are live. Okay. Now, what happens is that usually when I see these discrepancies, I will, for example, it's cheaper on this website, that means it's cheaper on blockchain.com, then I can go to blockchain.com and then I will buy. If I buy it and then quickly send it to Binance, look at the price in there, 341, while in Binance is 347. You can 352. You can see that here is 341. You can see the difference there. So if I come here, I can come and buy, and I'll buy and send it to my blockchain.com at 341. Then what I'll do, I'll quickly send it to Binance. If I send it to Binance, the value will change. The value will change. That is part of arbitrage. So at this point now, the fee Binance also collects when I want to sell Bitcoin is a bit higher than blockchain.com, which is a decentralized exchange. So you know what I do in Binance? Binance also allows me to swap currencies free. So I will just swap this to USDT at that rate. So I would have made a profit of either $5 or $4 times whatever the value is. So the quantity you purchase, and then pull it out. That's just a tip of how it happens. But now in sports, the difference when it happens in sports, I want to go back to my slide. Okay, I want to go back to my slide. Where is it? Let me quickly find. Okay, here is it. So I want to go back to my slide. Now, so the difference that happens when it comes to sports is that the profit that comes from, so you can see that in that Bitcoin, the difference is about $4, $5, right? That's a profit, and it can happen within minutes. While if it is sports, the difference can be up to 10%, 50%, 45%. All right, so that's the power in this, which was why when we had a meeting after 2 months of operation, and we asked them, hey, we have run this for 2 months, 3 months. Now you can sit us at 2 months, yes? You can tell us with what you have paid out, do you think you can continue with this? Or do you want to downgrade? Because you can imagine when an investor is telling that somebody, hey, if you want to pay me less, please pay me less. I'm okay with it if this can only last long for us. And the CEO said, hey, this is not Forex, this is not crypto. And I just showed you crypto. Tomorrow, I'm going to demonstrate to you Forex, right? That arbitrage in crypto, the profit can be, margin can be small. But when you compare it to sports, sports is huge. It's huge. And the CEO said, I mean, something minimum they make in a day is 10%. And they are giving us maximum 2.4%. What does that tell you? That means if the company is making more profits, that means for the longer haul, they will keep on paying us. And that is the confidence we have in this. So let me quickly now go back to explaining this to you. So I've just done this now, and I believe there's a little justice I've done to this. I'll be taking your questions at the end of this. So that's it. Now, the system of Bitsports is powered by artificial intelligence, because for a human mind to take advantage of the swift movement of these changes, it can be frustrating. Yes, and someone can do it manually. And in one day, you can make 10%. You may want to spend the whole day watching your computer screen. All right, but the AI will do all the study, and also, and the scanning it will do, it will scan all those makers across the globe in countries where arbitrage is allowed. So he may find one price, higher price in maybe say in Asia, and find another in South America, and make the comparison and place the trades on those two exchanges to, make sure that there's a profit no matter the outcome. You know what we in arbitrage now? For example, now the exchange house A is offering 1.2 odds. Exchange house B is offering 2.5 odds. And then for, let's say for team A to win, here is for team B to win. So he goes for one, team B to win, he puts there. And then he goes to team A to win, he puts there. So whichever way it goes, if team B wins, he makes 2.5, and then he loses 1.2 there, times the amount of money he puts in there. If team A wins, he makes 1.2 times the amount of money he puts there, plus whatever he has put in, and then he will lose the money he has put in the other one, 2.5. And at the end of the day, the profit. So if he wins in team B in exchange B, the profit will be higher than if he wins in exchange A, which is 1.2. So that's how the arbitrage thing works. All right. Listen, what we are showing you is what they call sure bet. Sure bet. But then there are some times that the artificial intelligence, for some reasons, may not be 100% plugged to the internet, to fully connected. And when such happens, the maximum number of losing trades that the AI usually records or submit is about 25%, while the minimum number of wins is about 75%. But guess what? We don't even feel it when it happens. And because there's a kind of strategy called rebalancing that the AI uses to spread the losses, okay, and put back, return whatever is lost into members' accounts. Those are the days you might see yourself earning the lowest, because I'm going to be explaining how the earning works, because in here, you see that you can earn between 0.7% and up to 2.4%. This is it. The elite package. You earn from 0.7% to 1.2% daily. Our minimum is $100 for the elite, up to $999. Now, because once you join with the $100 in High Achievers Business Club, you become a full member of High Achievers Business Club, and you have access to all the High Achievers Business Club has got to offer. Okay, and then for the pro, you put $1,000 and you earn from 1.3% to 1.8%. So in the days that the AI doesn't function fully, maybe it records losses, the rebalancing, okay, may bring you 0.7 for elite, 1.3 for pro. Meanwhile, in the max, where you put from 10,000 and above up to 100,000, you earn from 1.9 to 2.4% daily, Tuesday to Sunday. So what happens on Monday? Monday is the day, like in 2 days' time, Monday is the day that we activate the artificial intelligence bot to trade on your account. Any Monday that you fail to activate your AI bot, guess what? The AI will not trade your account that week. But the company is still so magnanimous to give you 0.3% for that week. All right, so that is it. Now, you can actually do this without referring anybody. I just told you how powerful this is, and I just took you to some websites so that, and I want you to actually to actually go and do further research, because knowledge, they say, is power. Knowledge is power, and my people perish for lack of knowledge. Some people's hands are shaking. Is it real? This thing you are talking about, like this, is it genuine? Go and Google it. Go and search it. Is arbitrage real? Can this kind of money be made from arbitrage? All right. If it can, then it's possible. Why not? Why don't you let it be you? All right. And of course, every deposit will earn 300%. That is times 3. Let me quickly explain this. If you put $100, there is no time frame when you earn this, but you earn $300. What that means is that when you earn the $300, that includes your capital. So your profit there will now be 200% or $200. You put $1,000 in max, you earn a total of $300 over time. There's no time frame put to it, but we can begin to punch our calculator using the base value, return value. Okay, so that means that you earn 3,000, and of that 3,000, if you remove your 1,000, that means your profit will be $2,000. That's 200%. Okay, now the sweetest one, which is the max, you put 10,000 or 100,000, you earn 30,000 or 300,000. You take your 10,000 or 100,000, and your profit will be 20,000 or 200,000, which is 200%. Now, if you punch your calculator, punch, just 1.9% of 10,000 minimum, or just use an average of $200 daily, 6 times a week, times 4. You will find out that in 3 months, you would have been on a profit of up to 30%. You have recovered your 10,000 or 100,000, and you're now on a profit of between 30 to 40%. That means 30,000 to 40,000. All right, that is what you can get in the max package. And if you're on the elite package, it will take you up to 18 months, all right, to make 300%. But guess what? That is if you are not doing the other 2 strategies that the company also has introduced to us. Okay, so that's about what I just wanted to explain. Please remember, your 300% covers both your capital and your profit. So your profit will now be 200%, or $200 for $100 investment, or $3,000, $2,000 for $1,000 investment, or $20,000 or $200,000 for $10,000 or $100,000 investment. I hope that is clear. Now, this is a typical account of an investor who put $10,000 and didn't refer anybody. Just listen to the testimony here. Okay, so that is about that. Now, you look at the second one. This one is 100,000 and 3 months old as at 30th June. Just let me not talk, because pictures and videos, they say, don't lie. Let's just look at the numbers. Just look at the, no voice there, just look at the numbers. Just be seeing. 3,009, 3 months. 3 months. You can see the first withdrawal there, 17,048, 49. And you see the date there. Look at it. You can see that. Go ahead. You see the P wallet is still there, 3,984. Now check the next date. 15,696, the second withdrawal. If you have your calculator, be punching it. That's on the 20th of June. Remember that 3 times you make withdrawal every month. The first one was 30th June. This one is 20th June. Look at the one of 10th June. Just check the date, 10th June, 19,661. Okay, go ahead. Let's look at the one for May. 30th of May, look at that, 15,744. I hope you are punching your calculator. Now let's look at it, go for the next one. Let's look at the 20th of May. Okay, you can see 18,183, 20th May. Now let's see that of 10th of May. Okay, that's 10th May. Let's look at the value. Scroll. Okay, good. You can see 15,571. Good. Let's now look at April 30th. 30th April. Stop. Good. Look at that. 16,618. You can see that. That's another withdrawal. I hope you are punching your calculator. Now let's look at the 20th of April. Stop. Okay, good. Now scroll. Okay, good. You can see 11,324. This one is on a bad day. A bad day in Bitsports, 11,324. Okay, now let's look at the 10th of April, which is, now remember that this was launched on the this account was started on the 11th of April. Okay, good. So if you now look at all the withdrawals put together, you can see 139,726 has been earned. Okay, now if you deduct 3,900, so you see that about over 30% generated between 11th of April and 30th of June 2023. And Bitsports is still at its pre-launch stage, launched on the 4th of April 2023, and as at 30th April, somebody that joined on the 11th with 100,000 has gotten back his 100,000 and is on a profit of about 39,000 plus almost 40,000. So that's about almost 40,000, 40%. Almost 40%. That's the power of sports arbitrage. Okay, that's power of sports arbitrage. Okay, so now, just in case you now want to earn faster, because somebody can actually make the 300% in a week, even in a day, through the affiliate strategy or affiliate profit strategy of Bitsports called the referral bonus. Here, in the elite package, if you invite somebody that joins the elite package, rather, you are earning 8%. If the person joins the pro, you're earning 9%. If the person joins max, you're earning 10%. Let's say somebody joins with $100 that you referred, you're going to earn $8. If the person joins with $1,000 or more, you are earning $90. If the person joins with 10,000 or 100,000, you are earning either 1,000 or 10,000, depending on if it is $10,000 or 100,000 that the person joined. That's the referral bonus. This alone, and you can refer as many as you want to directly. Just like now, the race to Malaysia has begun. Okay, so you can enjoy all expense paid, trip to Malaysia from the 5th of July up to the 5th of September. Okay, if you directly sponsor people and you generate, you generate volume of 35,000, meaning just bring 3 max investors and 1 pro, and that is 35,000, or bring 4 max investors and you have qualified for Malaysia, or work with your team and earn a binary bonus of 20,000 and you have qualified to be Malaysia, all expense paid. I think this is powerful. This is amazing. The next one is what I call the binary power profit strategy, where you earn from the binary system of Bitsports. Here, you earn according to the package you are holding. If you are an elite package holder, anybody, by the time you brought one person on the right, one person on the left, you qualify for binary bonus. So for those first 2, you don't earn binary bonus on them, but anybody, whether the person directly or it is the people you bring in that invite those people, they're going to earn according to your package. For example, now, somebody you brought a max investor, you're going to earn 8% because you're on the elite. But if you're on pro, you earn 9%. But if you're on the max, you earn 10%. That's where the binary works. But the binary, you need to understand something about the binary. The binary, okay, expires 90 days after it has entered if it is not matched. What that simply means is that in binary, you have what they call the power leg and the weak leg. The power leg is the side that has higher amount of money or volume. Let's say on your right side, you have $50,000. Now, common sense will now tell you, don't bother so much about that right side now. Focus on bringing people and building your left side. Focus on your team on the left side. Whether even if you are bringing someone directly, put the person on your left side. Now, encourage those on your left side to work harder so that you can start matching the power leg. Okay? For example, you have 50,000. So if you bring 5,000, pay you, if you are on pro, to pay you 9% of that 5,000. Okay? If you're marked, you pay 10%. If you're on elite, you pay 8%. And then it keeps on going on and on and on. If tomorrow you work extra hard and the left leg beats the right leg and maybe becomes 200,000, while the right leg is still on 100,000, you can now switch and focus on the right leg so that you can also be earning. So that's the beauty of it. And guess what? Each of these, whether it's from the binary bonus or from the referral bonus or from your arbitrage trading earnings, once they put together, your investment hits 300%, it expires. Now, when it expires, what next? See, what I advise you to do, let's say you're on a pro, you have $1,000. If you have earned $1,000 profit over time, because if you're on pro, the minimum you'll be looking at every week, every 10 days, is about $130. Then they make the deductions. Okay, about if you are withdrawing, that's about 11% they will deduct. So that's $120-something every 10 days. That means, assuming that you enter on the first, after the 48 hours setup has elapsed, 40 hours now is 40 hours now. So that means on the 10th, you are already on $120-something. By 20th, you are another $120-something. On the 30th, the same. So as you keep earning like this until you hit $1,000, you have withdrawn your initial. That means you have broken even. You have $2,000 left. Once another $1,000 enters, I will advise you, add it again. That means you now have 2,000. That means that between 1.3% and 1.8% will now be of $2,000. But they'll still be working for your. They'll still be working for your. They'll still be working for your. They'll still be working for your $1,000 to become 300%. So when that happens, you find out that when the 1,000 expires, you are still on pro. But if you don't do that and your 1,000 becomes $3,000, you are out of the system. Even if referrals are coming in, you won't earn it. So always watch that. If you just make back your 1,000, the next 1,000, put it back. Now, if you're on $9,000, for example, or let's say you're on $2,000 and you bring 8,000, you become max. 2,000 will expire before the 8,000 start counting. So, but before it expires, just make sure if you have gotten back your 2,000, that means that it's going to earn 6,000. The first 2,000, you get it out. The next 2,000, put it back so that you will be on 12,000. So that by the time the first 2,000 expires, you still have 10,000 to remain on max. I have to stop here because a special training on binary is going to be organized soon, and you will learn more about that. I think I've really touched on that. So that's how this system works. And if you really want to increase your profits, you can actually go into the what you call the lucrative career plan of Bitsports, and that is just enter into the ranks. Work for the ranks. For example, if you're on bronze, you get a bonus of $200. This $200 does not count as part of your 300%. Silver, you get $300. Of course, the volume is just 10,000 to become bronze rather. And for silver, 20,000 volume. That's your entire team effort for volume, right? You get $200 bonus. For gold, 50,000 volume for $1,000 bonus. And for sapphire, generate collectively with your team 150,000 volume, and you get a bonus of $3,000. For ruby, you get a bonus of $7,000 for $300,000 volume. Emerald, 1 million volume and your bonus is $30,000. Diamond, 3 million volume and your bonus is $75,000. And Ambassador, the top most of them, 5 million volume and your bonus is 150,000. Want your calculator to know what this is in your local currency. So this is an opportunity for us to make money and go and invest in your dreams. Bitsports is, you see that Bitsports is not saying if you achieve a certain rank, we'll give you a car or give you a house. No, no, no. Make the money and choose what you want to do with that money. Maybe you want to use it to build an industry. You want to use it to invest in renewable energy. You want to use it to invest in agribusiness. You want to use it and invest in e-commerce. You want to use it and whatever it is. If it is just to go and live a kind of life for a whole year in the Bahamas, it's all your choice. Nobody is telling you what to do with it. Okay. Let me just stop there. I want to thank you for taking your time to, be a part of this. Now I'm going to quickly, before I get into that, I want to talk about the wallets that we have in Bitsports. There are 3 wallets, and these wallets are the T wallet, the P wallet, and the E wallet. The P wallet is where your daily profits enter, while the E wallet is where your commissions enter. Now, the P wallet, your daily profits enter there, and you are entitled to make withdrawal 3 times in a month, on the 10th, on the 20th, and on the 30th, as I showed you in the 2 videos I played for you, all right? While in your e-wallet, any earning that comes in there, either from referral, direct referral, or from binary, you can withdraw it instantly. And every earning, whether it's from affiliate bonus or from binary bonus or from your daily arbitrage profits, there will be a 4% deduction. Okay, the company uses this money for events like we are talking about Malaysia now. There's Dubai coming, and sometime in November there will be Nigeria and a lot of other things the company does with that. And then, of course, if you are making a withdrawal, 7% is applied. So that's why I did 11%, 4 plus 7 when I was doing the calculation. So if you want to be making withdrawal, all right. Now there's the T wallet. The T wallet is for internal use. If you want to reinvest or do manual compounding, your profits, you just transfer it from the P or the E wallet to T wallet. And from there, you can either use it to add to your own account or to maybe a friend's account or someone else's account. You can actually pay invoice directly for them, or you can just transfer to their own T wallet and they will do it themselves. You cannot withdraw any fund that enters the T wallet. It must be used within the system. That's how powerful this is. And of course, the company allows USDT, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and that's a TRX is there, TronLink. Then you have of course, Litecoin and a whole lot of other cryptos coming in. So the system is there. How do you start? Simple, 3 steps. Sign up, get a referral link from the person that invited you. But before you get that referral link, you want to thank the person for showing you this opportunity and give them a handshake or hug, and then collect the referral link, register, then choose your subscription type and activate it, Elite, Pro, or Max, and make your deposit. And 40 hours after, your money starts working for you all night and day so that you can have rest at night. I want to entertain questions. If you have any questions, having listened to this thus far, I am open to this question. I think that is it. Thank you very much for your time, and God bless you for watching. Next is to take action. So may we have your questions.